ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, with the permission of Hashem, I would like to wish to all of you a happy Shabbat coming, and I would like to wish you a happy Rosh Chodesh Tevet. We are now 24 hours before the Parsha of Vayigash, the famous story of Yosef and his brothers. We just finished now Hanukkah, and now back to our history between Yosef and his brothers. First, yesterday, I was in one wedding, and I was thinking about the parasha of the meeting between Yosef and his brothers. As all of you know that there was problems between Yosef and his brothers, because Yosef he had some kind of dreams that it's like it seemed in his dream that he was a king, and all his brothers they band to him, and the brothers they become very jealous of the love that Yaakov the father give to Yosef, and he give him a special attention, special clothes. And you know the whole story about Yosef and his brothers. And at the end, the brothers they couldn't live with the thought that the youngest brother Yosef he talked bad about them to Yaakov, and not only he talked bad about them, but it's like he wants to become the king of the family. As you know, there is Reuven, that he is the Bechor, the oldest, and beside all this, there is Yehuda. Yehuda is supposed to be the king of when the Jews will be in Israel, from the tribe of Yehuda, there will be kings. And Mashiach will be from Shevet Yehuda. So they did not understand why Yosef, he talked like that about all kind of dreams that he had, that it's like he asked the kingdom for himself, and the Torah said that the kingdom belonged to Yehuda. So they did not, so they decided that to sell him, or to kill him, to get rid of him. At the end, they did not kill him, but they sold him as a slave. And as all of you know, from being a slave, he became a king of Egypt. Not a king of Egypt, but Joseph, he became the king of the whole world. Because there was starvation in the world, so everybody came to Egypt to buy food. And the only one who could sell the food, it was Yosef. So automatically Yosef, he asked that any other countries that they want food from Egypt, only with one condition, that all the countries, they will be under the government of Egypt. And automatically, the one who was Shalit B'chol Haaretz, the one who was the real governor of the whole world, it was Yosef. Because Paro was only the king by name, but all the decisions were taken by Yosef HaTzadik. And now, as the history continues, in the land of Canaan, where Yaakov and his family lived, there was no food. So they had to come to Egypt to buy food. And then they came to Egypt, and then Yosef HaTzadik, he knew that one day the brothers will come to Egypt to buy the food. So he put their pictures on all borders. And he gives signs, because as you know, the family of Yaakov Avinu, the Jewish people, they have a special clothes, with the beard, with the head, and the yarmulke, and beside this, you can see how a Jew look like. So that's what happened. So Yosef HaTzadik, he knew that one day they will come and he will meet them, and then he has some issues to arrange with them. So there they come, and there they were arrested by the spies, by the agent of Yosef. And Yosef HaTzadik, when he saw his brothers, he recognized them. But they did not recognize him, because when they sold him, he was a baby, he was 17-year-old. Now he had no beard. Now he's almost maybe about in his 40. So now they did not recognize it. But anyway, it happened that at the beginning, Yosef HaTzadik, he wanted really to know how they will act towards all what they did to him. Did he regret what they did? They changed their mind. They wanted to know a lot of things about them. So he accused them for being spies, and really he made them suffer. They accused them that they are thieves, that he stole his cup, a lot of discussions between Yosef and his brothers. And at the end, the brothers of Yosef, they said, well, all what happened to us today is because we did not act well with our brother Yosef. When we sold him, we did a lot of bad things to him. Why? Because of his dreams that he had. Well, so what if he had dreams? So why we did all that bad things? They started to regret all the bad things that they did to their brother Yosef. And they said, maybe all what we suffer now, it's only because of that. So, and Yosef, he heard them talking like that. So he started to understand, well, the brothers, they regret what they did. But still it was not finished. Yosef HaTzadik, he asked them, he said, well, now if you want that I will let you go free from Egypt and take with you food. You told me that you have a brother. Still, Benjamin remained with his father. I would like to see him. And again, all over again, they said, well, our brother, he's the youngest of all our brothers, and the father, he loved him so much, he would not let him go. And Joseph said, I don't care. I want to see him. I don't care. I want to see him. So they had to go back to Israel, to the land of Canaan. And Yaakov, he saw them, he said, what happened? Where is Shimon? So they said, Shimon, he remained as a prisoner in Egypt because the king of Egypt, he accused us as a spies. And he want us to bring him Benjamin to see him. So Yaakov was very, 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 it was very, very down. It was very sad. At the end, he had no choice to send. He sent again with the brothers. All of them, they went back to Egypt with Benjamin. Then Yosef, he saw his brother. He was very sad. He was happy. This is my brother. So he was crying. And at the end, it happened that Yosef HaTzadik, he told them, I am Yosef. But before this, the beginning of the Parsha, listen to this. The Parsha starts with something. Vayigash elav Yehuda. When Yosef, he accused them now that they stole his cup, Yehuda said, Your Majesty, we are not Ganavim. We don't steal. We have, Baruch Hashem, our own money. We are rich. We have, and in our religion, we don't steal. So please, only, I don't know what you are looking for. Since the beginning, I don't know what you're looking for. You want to ask, millions of people, they come to Egypt. Millions of people come to Egypt to buy food. And you don't arrest nobody. You just ask. You arrested us. Only to us. Why us? What difference between us and others? What do you want from us? And so Yehuda, he started to bring argument since the beginning. What we've done to you, what we've done to you, what do you want from us? And then Yehuda said, no, you are Ganavim, you steal my cup. And I want to take the boy, Benjamin. He's the one that he stole the cup from me. So because we did a dinner last night, and we had a good dinner, and we got drunk, and they took the advantage when we were drunk to steal my cup. With this cup, I knew the future. So you would have said, Majesty, we don't need cup to see future. We don't need it. You're looking for something. I don't know what you want. You want money? Here's money. What do you want? Benjamin? We cannot let Benjamin here. You want a slave? I'll be the slave. But Benjamin should go back to his father. If his father will not see him, he will be very sad. Maybe he will die. So now, Majesty, all let us go, and I will stay as a slave instead of Benjamin. Otherwise, we'll fight you. We'll kill you. Look, we're here 11 people, 11 brothers. 2 of those brothers, they fight Shechem, and they won the city of Shechem. And that was a lot of years ago. Now we are 11. We can destroy Egypt. And we start with you first, then we finish your power. We are not scared. We are not scared. And Yosef, he said, no, you go back home, I take Benjamin. So Yehuda was very angry. He started to scream. And when he screamed, there was like an earthquake. So it was so loud when Yehuda screamed. And then Yosef, when he saw that there is going to be big fight, maybe it will be too late, so quick, he told them, well, now I have a surprise for you. You know Yosef, your brother? He's here. Here? Yeah. You came to look for Yosef? He's here. He's here? Yes, he's here. And they start to look, where is Yosef? And he told them, he's in front of you. In front of you? In front of us? Where? Ani Yosef. It's me, Yosef. It's me, Yosef, that you sold me to Egypt. It's me, Yosef, you see. All the dreams that I had, and you did not believe them, only because, and you wanted to kill me because of the dreams. Well, Hashem, He made all this on purpose, that I will have the dreams, that you will hate me, and you will sell me, and Hashem, He gave me wisdom to explain the dream to Paro while I was in prison. Then I had to give an advice, there was nobody to take care of the starvation that's going to happen in 7 years. So Paro decided that I will be the one to take care. So all what happened, it was from Hashem. When Hashem he has a program to do, Hashem he has a lot of ways how to build, how to realize something that Hashem wants. Everything comes from Hashem. So you, my friend, my brother, you did nothing to me. It's all from Hashem. So now let's do shalom and go back home, take food and tell Papa to come. I cannot go to see him because I am the king here and I have to take care of the whole world to serve them food because it's only me who can give them food. No one else can give food. I would love to go to see my father in Eretz Canaan, but I'm not allowed to leave Egypt. It's dangerous. So please, brothers, bring my father to see me. All this because Hashem he said to Abraham that the Jews, they has to stay 400 years in Egypt, and then Hashem will deliver, they will have their freedom, and they will receive the Torah, and then they will go back to Eretz Israel. So that could happen. The only way was that Yosef will prepare the bienvenue, the welcome, to prepare the way to Yaakov and his family to Egypt, and then they will stay in Egypt till the time comes that they have to go back to receive the Torah and to go to Eretz Israel, to Israel. So this is, my friend, the history. More or less, I know that you know all this, but it just try to explain you exactly what happened. But there is something here that I did not understand about all this history. My question to you is, I don't understand why Yehuda, I don't understand, since Yosef, he accused them that they stole his cup. I mean, I don't understand. Why Yehuda don't fight? Yehuda should fight. He should fight back. I mean, why to give him a chance? Why discussion? I mean, Yosef, that was the king of Egypt, he accused 11 tzaddikim that they stole his cup. I mean, Yehuda, he should be angry against him. We stole your cup? Are you crazy? You treat us as thieves? And he should fight. I mean, can you imagine? Yehuda promised his father that he guarantee the life of Benjamin. And now, if he goes back to his father without Benjamin, Yaakov will die from pain. And besides this, I don't understand Yehuda. You know what Yehuda said to Yosef? Yosef, I will be the slave instead of Benjamin. Yehuda, why you will be the slave instead of Benjamin? I mean, if your father will not see you, he will have the pain. Your father loved Yehuda. He loved so much Yehuda. Yehuda was a big tzaddik. I mean, how can Yehuda talk to Yosef, telling Yosef, let my brother go and I will remain. And I will be a slave. That means that he accepts that Benjamin stole the cup. No, Yehuda, he should fight Yosef. Why he accused them of stealing his cup, the magic cup? I mean, that's we could not accept it. I mean, if he asked from Yosef, let Benjamin go to his father, and I will stay, that means he agreed that he stole the cup. No, he should Yehuda knows that no one stole the cup. And this man, Yosef, when he's trying to find some reasons, he must be crazy. I mean, since the beginning, he accused them that they are a spy. I mean, he did two this. He made them suffer. He took Shimon, he put him in jail, and then he put them, all of them, he put them 3 days in jail. Why all this? Okay, they accepted. They said, maybe Hashem, maybe we did a sin, because we did a sin, because or what we did to Yosef, that this is the reason why we suffer. But there is a gvul, there is a limit. Here in the Parsha of this week, we see there is no limit. We see how Yosef, he make fun of all the brothers, and he make fun of Yehuda. He make fun of everything of Yehuda. I mean, and he accused them of thieves. I mean, Yehuda, he should not give him a chance. He should even not discuss with him. Just fight him. That's it. My friend, I would like to tell you this. I was looking in one of the books. He asked another question. He said that Yehuda, when he started to talk to Yosef, the Parsha of this week, he told him, hey, Yosef, up to now, there was a translator between you and me. Maybe the translator did not explain well the whole situation. I want to talk to you direct. So there is a big question. But if there was somebody between them that he was translating, because Yosef, he did not speak Hebrew, because Yehuda speak only Hebrew. So there was that. But now that he speak direct to Yosef, so Yosef will not understand what that means. What the meaning of Yehuda? Yehuda said, as when I used to speak to you before, it was through a translator that he translate what I tell you. You tell him what you, and he translate me your word. And now by talking to him direct in Hebrew without somebody who translate, how can Yosef can understand? My friend, I would like to tell you a beautiful story I heard this week from Rabbi Chaim Pinto, alav shalom. A beautiful story. You know, Rabbi Chaim Pinto, he was living in Morocco, in Essaouira. The man who told me the story, it was 2 days ago, he said that for a few years with his family, they used to live in the house of Rabbi Chaim Pinto in Essaouira. My father, he was downstairs, and the family Ben Haim, they were upstairs. And one Friday there was no fish. And you know, my family always will eat fish on Shabbat. And my father, he asked Mr. Ben Chaim, go again, look in the market, maybe there is fish. Rabbi Moshe, there is no fish. This Shabbat, there is no fish. The weather is very bad, there is no fish. So, 20 minutes, every 20 minutes, every half an hour, my father asked again, what about the fish? I will go again and again. I will go outside again to see if there is any fish. But if there is any fish, probably the rich people will buy the fish. They will not sell the fish to a poor man like me. My father, alav shalom, 1 hour before Shabbat, he asked him, maybe go again. What happened that minute? Something incredible happened. You know, the house of Rabbi Chaim Pinto, it was about 200 meters from the sea. And suddenly, could hear screaming in the street. And a lot of big wave came, and she she threw some fish, one of the biggest fish, weighed about 10 kilos, fell in the house of Rabbi Chaim Pinto. It's incredible. Incredible. And Mr. Ben Chaim, he saw that big fish. And the people in the street, they were screaming, fish, 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 fish. It's like a wave from the sea, bring fish, and they throw the fish in the street. But the fish of my father came exactly in the middle of the house. That means that the wave went up maybe 20, 30 meters up, and the fish went about 200 meters till the house, of my father, in the middle of the small garden that we had in the house. Mr. Ben Chaim said to my father, Rabbi Moshe, is this fish kosher? And my father, he started to check it, and he said, it's kosher. Hashem sent us fish for Shabbat. You see, the tzaddikim, because the tzaddikim, they are so connected to Hashem, and they serve Hashem be'emet, truly. They will not do something against the Torah. So Hashem help them. Whatever they do, Kadosh Baruch Hu help them. Yehuda, he was a big tzaddik. Yehuda, when before Yaakov Abinu arrived to Egypt, he sent Yehuda to look, to open synagogue, yeshiva, bet midrash, before the family arrived to Egypt. Yaakov, he wants that when the family arrived in Egypt, there is already a synagogue, there is already kosher food, there is already a mikvah, there is everything ready, so that the whole family, the children, they will not waste their days. Everything will be ready. Yehuda, his name is Yehuda, from the word Yehudim, Jews. Yehuda was his midah, his character was to be emet. Always he agree. From the word modeh, I agree. Yehuda was emet. And that's why Yaakov Abinu, he trusted Yehuda more than everybody. Because Yehuda, he was a man direct, honest man. He would not lie. From the moment that he knows the truth, he will follow the truth. He was a big tzaddik. That's why from Yehuda, Mashiach will come. That's why from Yehuda, the kingdom of Yehuda came. The kings came from Yehuda because Yehuda was honest. He was a right man. Yehuda, when he saw this man, Yosef, trying to fight him, to accuse him, Yehuda, as we said before, he could fight him, he could beat him, he could destroy the whole Egypt. But Yehuda, he was an honest man. Yehuda, he said, this man, what the purpose to fight him, to kill him, and to destroy all Egypt? I have a problem with this man, so I have to solve my problem with this man. Why Egypt? That's why Hashem loved Yehuda. Yehuda was an honest man. He knew when to fight everybody, when he knew not because of one, I have to punish everybody. And that's why Yehuda, he was very patient. His brothers, they were not patient. His brothers, they told him, they urged him, let's fight Egypt and take Binyamin with us and go back home. Why you have to discuss? And Yehuda said no. Yehuda was patient. Very patient. That was the character of Yehuda. That was the good quality of Yehuda. Patience. 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 Let the truth to talk. And because of that, Yehuda, he said to Paro, to Yosef, Yosef, I want to talk to you direct. I don't want to hear any translate. Somebody who translate between you. Maybe, I don't know, if the one who translates well or not. Maybe there is a problem. I want to talk to you directly. So the question is, maybe, but he don't understand the language. So he did not trust the one who translates. But now if he talk direct, Yosef, the one in front of you, he don't talk Hebrew. But we have something that is, there is the talk of the heart. They said, I am an honest man. I know you, that you will not understand me. But I'm sure that just look at my face, because usually when we talk to somebody and there is somebody who translates, we look at the one who translates. So Yehuda said to Yosef, when I talk to you, just look at my mouth, look at my face, look at me the way I talk to you. I'm not a bad man. I'm not a liar. I'm not a thief. This is the language of the talk, the language of the heart, how the heart is talking. And I'm sure he said, Yehuda to Yosef, that kind of language, you will understand it. And that was Yehuda. Yehuda was emet. When you talk something true, something emet, when you don't lie, Hashem help you. That all what you say, it will be accepted. Even if you don't. I remember one day, I was talking to a policeman, and the policeman, he didn't, I wanted to know something, a direction, but there was no, the language. I couldn't understand him, he couldn't understand me. So I said, Hashem, help me that he will understand me. So I told him the name of the street. And I don't know if he understood me or not, but he gave me a direction. And the direction he gave me, it was the right one. But how he understand me? Hashem. You pray to Hashem, Hashem, make the rest. This is Yehuda. Yehuda, he was a tzaddik. Yehuda was a big tzaddik. And this is the history of what we learn from this Parsha. What we learn from this Parsha, it's when you know that you serve Hashem and you are honest with Hashem, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help you whatever you are. If you don't understand the language, wherever you are, other people, they will understand you. How? I don't know. You will get help from everybody. Don't worry. On the other hand, how much you have to be honest with yourself before you judge somebody, before you try to accuse somebody and to start to talk bad about him. Think, maybe you're wrong. I remember a few weeks ago, something was missing in the shul, the synagogue, and there was somebody who accused the one who cleaned. He said, yes, it's him. I said, how you can accuse him? Maybe it's not him. Yes, it's him. Yes, it's him. And then we heard that the one who cleaned the shul, he did not come yesterday. He was ill. So I told him, so you see, you accuse him for nothing. You say Lashon Hara about him. You must ask him sorry. So that was Yehuda. Yehuda didn't want to accuse. He didn't want to fight Yosef. He says, maybe the language, maybe he did not understand me. So why I have to fight him? Why I have to do? Why I have? And maybe and then he has another reason. Before I fight him, we must have an explanation. We have to discuss. We have to talk. Because Yehuda was emet. Yehuda will not fight until there is no choice. As long as there is a choice, maybe things can be arranged. So, B'ez Hashem, I would like to wish you Shabbat Shalom,